They say in poker, it's better to be lucky than good.
To stay alive. Yes! The grinder is back!
And nobody proved that more than Michael, the grinder, Mizrachi, an old-school pro who somehow managed to pull off one of the most statistically impossible comebacks ever witnessed. How did he do it? Let me paint the picture for you. It's day 8 of the 2025 WSOP Main Event. Michael Mizrachi, already having won a bracelet just weeks earlier for $1.3 million, suffered a devastating cooler with just 24 players left.
So Michael Mizrachi now halfway out the door. Halfway out the door. All but one toe is out the door.
Left with only 3 big blinds, the amount of luck needed to come back and win was astronomical. However, that didn't stop Mizrachi from doing just that. But the craziest part? The hands that occurred during his run from 3 big blinds to world champion only had a 0.03% chance of happening. And it all started with this hand.
Ace-6.
Players all in.
Potentially, he's probably going to have a customer here.
Absolutely. Is Dunaway happy to make the call with the ace-7? He'll be way ahead. They chopped about a quarter of the time.
Ace-6, ace-7.
Ooh, king a5 with 2 spades. 6 of spades in hand for Mizrachi.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby, the turn is the jack of spades.
I can see why you're optimistic.
Mizrachi has the 6 of spades, so he has the flush draw. The river is the ace of spades!
Against all odds, he survived. But he was still desperately short-stacked and needed a lot more luck to have any shot at a comeback.
Michael Mizrachi all in and at risk. Dunaway opened here with the 2 5s. Mizrachi jammed with the king jack. Dunaway does make the call.
Just a couple of good old boys gambling.
King, I knew it 2 paints. I saw the king.
Could grinder get back to about 16 million. It won't be easy as it comes 9-7-4. Couple diamonds. King of diamonds in hand for the grinder.
10 of diamonds.
Yeah, the hard way again, maybe.
9 of diamonds also.
A lot of fun turn cards.
Diamond.
And that is one of them as the 3 of diamonds rolls off.
14 outs, a couple of those outs removed. Here we go for the grinder.
King, jack, or diamond. To stay alive. Yes! The grinder is back!
Once again, Mizrachi found himself in a do-or-die situation and managed to double up. He could feel the momentum starting to build. A few hands later, he finds himself in a dream scenario with queens. With just 22 big blinds, he 3-bet shoves in a spot where his range looks super weak. But he would need to avoid a 9 to keep his main event dreams alive.
Yes, queens versus
And here
Queens
we
versus nines.
go. 38.4 million in the middle.
A grinder gets it in pure.
A 4-1 favorite. Queens versus 9s. Everybody up. 10-3 deuce. Safe for the grinder, who about an hour and a half ago was down to less than 2 million in chips. The turn is a jack.
This place is going to erupt if it's no 9.
Can't watch. To go from the shortest stack to one of the biggest stacks in the room. With 18 left in the main. 6 on the river. The grinder revived.
Mizrachi seemed unstoppable. But he wasn't done just yet. He finished Greg off in the very next hand, eliminating him in 10th place. Suddenly, the man who was down to 3 big blinds was now one of the chip leaders.
1 point. Michael Mizrachi was down to less than 2 million in chips. This is one of the more remarkable comebacks that we have seen in main event history. You told us if you got a big stack, it would be trouble for your opponents. How much trouble will it be for them come this final table?
Say anything, but they're in a lot of trouble.
The poker world was witnessing something unprecedented, but it doesn't compare to what he did at the final table. After 2 early eliminations, only 7 players remained. Mizrachi had already proven he was playing with house money, but he was about to collide with the chip leader in one of the most insane hands of the entire tournament.
As Waz looks down at kings.
Second time that Waz has had kings, I believe.
His 3-bet is to 10 million.
Oh.
And Grinder has ace king.
Oh my goodness. Absolute cooler. Just talking about Mizrachi, right? He's never folding.
You spoke this into existence.
Obviously you know this. We have no idea what's to come on this broadcast. So
we are spoiler free watching it with you all at home. He says raise it up.
Here we go. Crowd knows what that means. They're saying, oh, Mikey's getting it in. He's going to go all in. And he's going to be in terrible shape.
Not quite all in.
It's committing.
It's at 30 million. Everybody else an interested observer, a 400K pay jump.
Dunaway just sort of taking his time before he inevitably bows out of the way.
Waz's turn with the kings.
How
much you got
want to count? I'm like, a lot. You want to count?
Yeah. Grinder. He won't count.
I mean, at least an estimate here.
30.
I'm all in. Raise all in.
And here we go. More than 151 million in the middle.
Kings. Ace king. Ace king.
The winner of this hand's going to win the tournament. I'm going to say that right now.
I've got kings. He's got ace.
Mizrachi's going to take the chip lead or be out in 7.
If he hits this ace, this place will explode.
Either Mizrachi's got 150 or Wozniak has half the chips in play.
Biggest pot of the main event. Jack 9-7. Clean for the kings. Grinder looks for an ace. We can see one was folded pre. That's why the ace of hearts is grayed out.
It's crazy.
Turn card is a queen. The straight draw arrives.
All of a sudden.
But he doesn't obviously know. That only added one out. 3 10s folded.
It's got to be the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs, or the 10 of diamonds for Michael Mizrachi, or his day is done. To stay alive.
Oh my God!
The crowd erupted as the ace of spades hit the river like a thunderbolt, a river that would later come back to haunt Waz. In the meantime, Mizrachi was now the chip leader, but he was far from finished.
Grinder with ace king again.
And again, he gives the
guys.
Not that we're big live reads, guys.
I'm just telling you. I think Grinder's got a live tell. 2 thumbs to the skies.
2 for 2 on that one.
Is ace king off.
Oh, and it's 2 jacks for Hendricks. Starting the hand with a little less than 30 bigs, facing the open from the chip leader.
What about you guys?
Second smallest stack on the table.
Should be.
Grinder just said, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you guys.
It's going to be a 40-second take and fold. It's in the camera.
Hendricks in between just, 3-bet call, I believe, with this hand. But because it's the grinder, as the chip leader who's going to be opening a ton of hands, he says, all right, you know what? 3-bet, I'm willing to play for it all if he 4-bets all in. I don't think we're 3-bet folding 2 jacks against Mizrachi.
No chance. And I don't think Mizrachi's ever just calling with these chips in this spot.
150 million.
There it is. There's the jam. Hendricks looks back.
He knows he's in a 6 spot right now. The way Mizrachi said that, he's going to call anyway. Here we go.
Here we go once more.
Jacks, ace, king.
Ace king.
Could turn this tide of the tournament once again.
This is screen.
Ace king. Ace king.
Hey, Keeler, jack of hearts. Jack ball. Jack of hearts. Jack.
Hendricks will watch alongside his rail.
I have jacks.
Crazy.
Jack 6-3 rainbow. It is Jack. Jack 6-3 rainbow.
Electric atmosphere
Go. Jack
at the Horseshoe Event Center.
Jack 6-3.
Let's see 3. Queen, 4. So far, so good for the jacks of Adam Hendricks.
Got a deuce. Deuce down. Deuce down. Deuce down.
The turn is a king. The turn is a king.
Hendricks could only watch as the 3 of clubs hit the river, ending his tournament run in 6th place. Commentators couldn't believe what they were witnessing. This wasn't just luck anymore. This was destiny. Moments later, Mizrachi finds himself in the same exact spot as his last opponent. What happened next would become one of the most talked about hands in WSOP history.
Seen some huge hands.
I'm surprised it's done. I would imagine he just calls. It's usually his style to just want to get mixed up with flops, but...
And that's part of why we've had such an insane 2 hours. Every spot, Brent, where there's been a choice, do I call this raise or 3-bet?
Yeah, it's been like the higher variance.
Every guy, every time, has chosen the 3-bet approach. Nobody's passively played a big hand.
With the exception of maybe hand number 1, which was just a cooler.
Correct.
Wow, Mizrachi
Are you serious?
squeezing 2 jacks. What?
Which is it?
11,500,000.
Oh my goodness.
Double fisting with the Millie chips.
I'm telling you,
Is there any
Kenny
world
Haller
Kenny
might have to
folds?
fold ace-king. Second in chips, seeing this type of action, 3-bet, 4-bet behind.
Boyevich, by the way, sitting there thinking, maybe this can happen again.
This is insane.
600K pay jump from 5th to 4th.
You can see him doing the accounting. I mean, the door's open where he obviously could rip it, but just think about that spot. You're second in chips.
And you have 75 bigs going into the hand.
And it doesn't look like Mizrachi's messing around, right? He's got a hand. He knows that Mizrachi has a hand.
In this specific spot, though, if he did rip it, I think Mizrachi folds.
He might. He might. Look at the sizing. That 40 million from Mizrachi, that's already committing his stack to Dunaway, who's the 3-better.
Right, but not to Holler.
Not to Holler. But I'm saying I just don't think that ace-king off is in any sort of position to want to just play a pot for the main event. But you'd be talking about more than 60% of the chips in play if it all went in.
Whether he's right or not, I think Kenny thinks he's the best player left. And he's going to try to find a better spot.
I agree.
point.
This is not.
It's a great point.
This is not a hand you just want to get all in with right here, right now. Not with those payouts. Not with Boyevich having less than 20 bigs. This is sickening.
When he turned his head to the dealer, I thought he was going to just say all, like, looked like that when you turn your head to say all in, he turned his head to the dealer, said nothing, and now is turned back. I think he's folding.
And he does let go of the ace-king.
Like the saying goes, scared money don't make money. Luckily for Mizrachi, Hallert makes a terrible fold, potentially saving his tournament life. And in the next hand, that questionable fold was about to bite him in the ass.
How does he want to play this king-jack suited?
It would be quite remarkable if this fictitious character, or perhaps not so fictitious character that we've conjured up on Grinder's rail, began to provide advice in situations like this.
That guy ain't fictitious, pal.
Do the right thing, Kenny. Don't be stupid.
It's 3-bet now. I'll see you later, Kenny. I'm just saying, brother. Oh, Dunaway in as well.
Yeah, big pot this one. Feel it.
And
The Grinder declares he feels a big pot.
Somebody's busting.
oh, prophesizing is Grindstradamus. King 10 tray, top pair for Hallert, second pair for Mizrachi. Doesn't seem like sufficient ingredients as it stands for someone to be sent packing with 14 million in the middle. There's the follow through. 5.5.
No road forward for Kenny, really, other than call. Don't like to speak in absolutes, but
He concurs. Dunaway's departure, a formality.
oh dear.
Lady in black on the turn, dressing Mizrachi with the best hand.
And you know, we would imagine Mike pursues further value, but Kenny's range is alarming and has all sorts of big-time coverage on this board. It isn't as if Kenny has that much King X, but he can have Queen Jack, Ace Queen, this one. And if we're Mike, we're trying to get more chips in right now, I do believe. And for Kenny, obviously nowhere to go but continue once more. Big pot here.
Believe mom and pop on the rail. Is it perhaps just efforting exactly who the presences are, as Mizrachi's effort is to the tune of 21.5 million?
It's clear, but maybe there are ideas that this sort of hand can just kind of rip or aggress beyond call. But he is going for the standard, let's call it 68 million in the middle. Grinder a 2-to-1 favorite. This sometimes could be the end of Kenny Hallert.
This
Note he sighs and looks back at his cards. It's really interesting watching him just kind of do his thing.
You think that's deliberate?
No. Not deliberate. I think he's just so free out there. He goes for 60 into 68, and I think this is going to take a little while. 60. But nobody would be surprised to see Hollert hero this off.
To make his mind up here. This not making the decision any easier.
No, it matters complicated further. And he picked an annoying size for Kenny. If he calls and he's wrong, he still has 24. Boyevich 16. He does pay it off. He hears the bad news, Ali. Oh my.
A few hands later, Mizrachi ended Hallert's main event dreams, sending him to the rails in 4th place, along with a feeling of regret that will haunt him for the rest of his life. Soon after, Mizrachi scored another knockout after eliminating Dunaway in 3rd. The Grinder was now heads up for the main event bracelet and the life-changing $10 million first-place prize. That's enough cash to fix his hairline, and the best place for him or anyone to go is Arch and Crown in Las Vegas. They offer discreet, professional scalp micropigmentation that'll leave your look as sharp as your poker game. Use code RFMedia to get 20% off when you book. Michael Mizrachi, the man who had risen from the dead with just 3 big blinds, now sat across from John Waz in the most important heads-up match of his life. The tension in the Amazon room was rising, but just 20 minutes later came the biggest defining moment of the tournament.
Ace and the 9 plus the button getting together for a min raise. Mizrachi defends the suited combo and finds a flush draw, while Waz finds top 2, Nick.
And again, Waz checks back,
my.
and the flush does come in for the Grinder.
12.5 in.
By the way, great assessment from the Grinder to check it over once more. 10 mil from Waz. And he's doing it again, Ali.
And note last time he did it, he got caught bluffing.
And he's announced him raised, thumbs to the sky.
30 million.
And he makes it 30.
All in. Call.
Waz jams, Grinder snaps.
Come on. Flush, flush. No club, no club. No club. No what? No what? No, it's over, it's over, it's over. Wait. It's already over, right? It's over, it's over. We won, let's go.
Wait a minute.
It's not over, Grinder.
Mikey, wait a minute. He's got board pairs. Are we reading the board wrong? Hang on a minute.
Is it over? Oh, 8 or 9. Shit, I didn't know that. Shit. I didn't see 2 pairs.
Everybody relax.
This would be a catastrophic swing if the board were to pair the ace or the 9 here and give Wozniak the double.
Mikey, baby.
That's all it would take. And it's over!
Let's go!
Against all odds, Mizrachi managed to do the impossible. But here's what makes his story truly unbelievable. During his entire run, from 3 big blinds to champion, Mizrachi faced 10 major all-in situations, and won all 10. A combined probability of just 0.03%, proving that in poker, it's better to be lucky than good.